confirmed by the doctor, I had a cardiac arrest. Right, my 20 critical illness, term insurance, life insurance. Not only, it's not even loading or exclusion. I could not get it at all in hospital and in the days and shocked that it was a cardiac arrest. I didn't expect it to be so serious. I just remember fainting and collapsing.
Hello, Ernest. Thanks for coming today. Before your cardiac arrest, right? What was your lifestyle like? Do you think you were healthy?
Yeah, I think generally overall I was quite healthy. Because I used to be an athlete, play golf for Singapore in the Singapore Open Amateur, and also do a lot of sports as well. Do racket sports, tennis, badminton, swimming. As I was a former Anglo-Chinese school boy. Anglo-Chinese school encouraged us to play a lot of sports and excel in the sports arena. So I felt that I was very healthy.
Can you tell us what happened on the day of your cardiac arrest?
So I was at the Singapore Open in 2019, and I was hitting golf balls at the simulator at the event, and I didn't feel very well. And after a few swings, I felt faint and suddenly collapsed on the ground. When I woke up, I thought that it was just a simple faint, but actually I realized later that CPR was performed on me, and the defibrillator was brought out to shock and restart my heart 3 times. So at that point in time, as confirmed by the doctor, I had a cardiac arrest. That was the first episode. Yeah.
What do you remember about the moments before and after the incident?
I actually just remember fainting and collapsing. Before, I was just hitting golf balls, and also after the incident, I was in hospital and in the days and in shock that it was a cardiac arrest. I didn't expect it to be so serious.
What was the recovery process like? How do you end up needing a pacemaker?
Actually, for this kind of major illnesses, you never really recover 100%. You only learn to live with it. The pacemaker is installed as a safety precaution in case of future cardiac arrest. The pacemaker, which is the ICD, the simultaneous ICD, will shock the person and restart the heart so it can bring the person back to life by restarting the heart that has occurred another cardiac arrest. So the simultaneous ICD, right, will react when it detects a condition called the ventricular fibrillation, which the heart is not really like pumping blood. When the heart is not pumping blood, right, that also means that your body is not receiving oxygen and your brain is not receiving oxygen, causing your body to shut down. So that is when the ICD will shock and the simultaneous ICD will kick in to send a strong surge, a big electrical bolt through the heart to restart it. Yeah, so the punch is very, very hard.
How did your life change after receiving the pacemaker?
Well, I have to learn to live with it because actually the pacemaker is something that is put in my body. It's quite big. So sometimes even when I play golf, the pacemaker actually gets in the way, and then when I swing, my arms sometimes touch the pacemaker on the downswing, so it's a bit of a hindrance. The pacemaker has earned its weight in gold. I had 3 subsequent cardiac arrests after the first one, total at 4. I just also wanted to say that 4 right now is currently a Guinness World Record tied Thomas Edmonds in the USA. So actually the subsequent 3 cardiac arrests was all shocked by the pacemaker. The pacemaker actually shocked me and restarted the heart. Yeah.
And also, that day when you visited the gym, you were not able to do an in-body test, right?
Yeah, like very hard to go to gantries that have electronic sensors. Yeah, and then sometimes when I need to do some like lab testing, there are a lot of limitations as well. Yeah, so these are the limitations of a pacemaker because electrical conductivity and sensors may influence the battery in the pacemaker. That's why the pacemaker is not compatible with some technologies.
Were you surprised when you found out getting insurance became much more difficult afterward?
Yeah, actually I knew it would become more difficult, but I was surprised at how much more difficult. A lot of basic insurance policies like critical illness, term insurance, life insurance, it's not even loading or exclusion. I could not get it at all. A lot of them, yeah. So that is the pain point of having a CI before. The best time to actually buy insurance is when you don't need it, because when you need it, you actually cannot buy. This is the best advice I'll give anyone. Yeah, and I actually think about it this way, right? If I got insurance, let's say a simple term plan when I was healthy, for a simple price of let's say $100 per month, when this episode had happened to me, I will get a payout of let's say $500,000. which has changed my life a lot. The trajectory of my life will be very different.
What is one thing healthy people take for granted that you no longer do?
People assume that just because they're healthy today, or even they feel healthy today, they'll be healthy tomorrow as well. Or sometimes they say that, oh, I'm very young, right? I will not get any major illnesses. I don't need to worry about major illnesses when I reach my parents' age. If you see my story, I just disproved that. I got my first cardiac arrest when I was very young, right? My 20s, right? I'm an athlete. I'm supposed to be fit and healthy. So when I'm young, fit and healthy, I should not be a candidate for major illnesses, right? Yeah. And also, because I didn't get the appropriate insurance, now because I don't have the income replacement of the payout that I should be getting if I got a simple critical illness like a term policy, I actually had to go back to golf and actually take a risk to go back to golf. Because when you get a cardiac arrest before, especially during a golf game, it is hard to be confident that you will not get another cardiac arrest when you get another golf game, right? So opportunities, or I get future sponsors that will really help me get the income replacement that I didn't manage to get. So actually I'm taking a huge risk. So if you don't want to be in my position, you have to really take precautions and get insurance when you are still healthy. That's the best time to get it.
Thanks for sharing with us today.
Yeah, no problem.
If you had 30 seconds to warn someone who is healthy today, what would you say?
I'll say do not assume that just because you're healthy today, you'll be the same tomorrow. Do regular health checkups and make sure the appropriate coverage to make sure that your life and health and finances are in order. So that is the best advice I'll give someone. Don't act only when it's too late and you realize it's too late. Yeah, no problem.